Good morning. Excuse me. I'm just rushed back in from, I'm a bit later, sorry if anybody was expecting me at 10. Just rushed back in from taking Connie to the orthodontist and then dropping her at school. So I thought, I'll nip on before, I'm sure Peter's 11, isn't he, for his List 5 Live. Shows I haven't been here doing anything at the weekend. It is the 19th of October 2020. Welcome no one who's turned up yet. So yeah, a bit of a different title, a bit of a different topic this morning, but I just thought, actually, yes, I will share this. I have been watching a few YouTube videos on this subject, and I thought, okay, maybe I've found it a bit more acceptable to reveal my dirty secrets. Good morning, Becca. Hello, Jason. Yeah, gonna talk about hair this morning. So I just watched the 15% of men just slam the door and run off now. Yeah, so, good morning, Karen, my beautiful Shelly Belly, thank you. Well, you might not think quite as beautiful in a minute when I tell you something. Some people will vomit, that's fine. But this feels really weird to say this. Some people will know about the no-poo movement. I'm not talking about number twos. Other people, this will be brand new news to them and brand new horrific news. Morning, Indy. Oh, busy packaging. Good. Oh, I've got nothing to package. I've got 8 kilos of jewelry missing in action somewhere as well. So, right, I'm just going to come out with it. I feel quite nervous about saying this, and this isn't a good, considering I like the wild woman this morning. I haven't washed my hair for 3 weeks. I'm really nervous telling you that. And breathe. And I'll tell you for why. And it's called, there's like a whole movement called the no-poo movement, where people give up shampoo for, I think mostly people are doing it for environmental reasons. I was inspired by a friend who has gone no-poo. I think she ends up, partly because she might have been to the hairdressers or something for a cut, she ends up washing her hair about once a month apparently now. Oh, Karen, I have a frog, sorry. I have a friend who doesn't wash hair, but I have to because scalp issues here. Well, this is the interesting thing, Karen, because hair actually self-cleans. It does, but also it can help scalp issues, because I've had scalp issue. I can't speak this morning, scalp issues too. And of course, then when you go and use all these products, you end up having to keep using them because your scalp can never mend itself. Excuse me. Oh, here you go, Indy. My youngest son has done the same. His hair is in beautiful condition. Has he got long hair, or it must be so much easier with shorter hair? Hi, Mum of 5 sons. Oh, here we go. Becca, I've done this before years ago. After a few months, your hair will go amazing. I then washed it and regretted it. Oh, and then could you not face going through it again? Because my friend she's washing it about once a month. And that is, yeah, my friend that was inspired by, she doesn't, wants to try and reduce how much, how many plastic bottles she's responsible for that are coming into the house. So that was one area she thought she'll try it. And she tried it at lockdown, although she was doing, calls with work. And so she was a bit worried about looking really skank on there. But then I've been coming on here. So it doesn't mean not washing your hair at all. It just means giving up shampoo. So I'm doing water rinsing. So when I would normally wash my hair, so yesterday I gave it a water rinse. And I'm guessing in the last, mind you, I think I've been on here just after I've rinsed my hair. So you probably have just thought, well, she just got wet hair in the last week. And I thought, so what I've been doing, I've been cutting down on shampoo and conditioner for ages, trying to work towards this. And then 3 weeks ago at the weekend, somehow, and we don't need to go into this, I ended up with vomit in my hair. Right, moving on. And so I was like, oh, piss, I'm going to have to do a full wash because I've got to get this out. So I did a full like shampoo, and I'd cut down on my conditioner by this point. So I was like, I'd run out of conditioner anyway. And I was like, oh, it's all right. I'll just put some of the spray in, leave-in conditioner, I'll be fine. I couldn't get a brush through my hair. And I was shocked because, so my God, they're right. Shampoo absolutely strips your hair. Incredibly so. I couldn't get my brush through, and I was just, that really, really shocked me. And so then I thought, right, that's it. I'm doing it. I'm giving up shampoo then. And let's see how it goes. And I've been watching a few videos this weekend because, well, 3 weeks I haven't washed, and it is quite challenging to go through it. I think the first 6 weeks are meant to be the worst. How long did you find, Becca, before you could cope? India's got long hair from a man, curly top with short sides. He said the first 2 weeks were grim, but also had scalp issues, which has cleared up. Yeah, well, that's what I'm hearing as well, because I used to get really dry scalp. And now I'm thinking, well, if it stripped my hair that much, the shampoo, it must have been stripping my scalp as well. So I'm really looking. Oh, this is so interesting. I was so worried about coming out and saying this. Funky Neil UK, haven't used shampoo for 4 years, water only. Oh, that's lovely. I'm so pleased to hear all of this, because I was starting to think, with some of the videos I've watched, you know, you've got women say, I haven't washed my hair for 5 years, but then they make up like these, you know, homemade formulas of baking powder, baking soda or something, bacon, and or apple cider. But I thought, oh no, I can't be faffing around with that. Like, can't I just have a bar or something ready made for me? So I was looking, yes, I just couldn't see any alternatives. Like, got shampoo bars, but I couldn't see an alternative to shampoo in a bar, like something where you could rinse your hair with it, but it's not actually shampoo, so I'm going to strip my hair. So Connie uses a shampoo bar, so I've just ordered her a bar anyway, but I sort of want something that I could maybe do once a month that isn't me faffing around in the kitchen with potions, because I can't be doing that. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's 3 weeks in. Fecons, they're going to do this again now. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, well, funnily enough, lady who comes in, she's a friend really, that comes in and does cleaning on a Sunday. I came out to her yesterday and said it, and she said, I haven't washed mine for 2 weeks. I was like, what? And she said, oh, because I'm doing an experiment, I was just lazy. So it was brilliant. But now when I told her about mine, she went, oh, she said, right, let's do it then. So we're now going to keep up with each other and see how long well, hopefully that's it now. Bonjour, lovely Dovely, bonjour, Anne. Yeah, I'm well, thanks. I've just been to the orthodontist with Connie and dropped her off, and I'm just talking about how I'm trying to give up shampoo. You are washing it, just not with chemicals. Yeah, I'm rinsing it. Well, it's water rinsing. And then I watched this mad lady yesterday, this American, who just made me laugh, who showed me how to rinse your hair properly. And it was like a full on, you know, like massaging, so that it's basically, you want to still be able to loosen the dirt and wash it, but just not with shampoo. You want all of that out still. And then the other thing I've done is bought a natural bristle hairbrush. I know this isn't good for vegans, but it's boar bristle. And this is so bizarre as well, because when you brush your hair, you feel like you're not brushing it because it's so soft. Whereas I used to use this paddle brush, and then with that, you can hear the difference. You have to really like have a fight with it. But this one's just like, oh no, I'm just gentle and soft I am. And so supposedly you use this, and this will be grim for people, but you brush from the top down, and it's meant to distribute the sebum, natural sebum, the oils through your hair. So these drier looking bits should get all the goodness. Neil, it's no drama. The 6 week itchy thing isn't a thing either. Yeah, it's not particularly itchy. It's just like I think in the first week I did more rinses. Oh, it's in 30 minutes. Peter's going live. That's fine. I did more rinses with water than I would usually have washed it, because I felt, well, obviously there was a lot of oil being produced as well. And I've only just joined in. I have terrible shampoo issues, itchy scalp, but not dandruff. Strange conversation. Well, this might be, look up like no-poo videos on YouTube. Honestly, I mean, there was one I was watching yesterday. She was a hairdresser, and her hair was just puckered, and she wanted to put all the natural oil back in. And I thought, well, hang on, this is a hairdresser talking about this, and she was really straight talking as well. She was hilarious, and so like seeing people that I could relate to. You know, it's not like a hippy dippy thing. It's just normal people who are like, hang on, because apparently shampoo didn't come about till about 1930s. Before that, I don't know what people were using before. Maybe they were just water rinsing and using, you know, natural hairbrushes, and that's why they used to do all the hairbrushing. But, you know, people didn't use it before that. So, and then, of course, we strip all the oil out. Then we try and put loads of conditioner in to put it back. And it does, when you read up on it and investigate, it makes perfect sense of what's happening. Morning, Crispy, talking about hair, Chris. You're going to join in. And Jules just washed her hair. Funky Neil, and I have more cash to spend on wine / beer. Excellent point. I think often steps that you can take that help the environment, so you're, you know, treading less harshly on the environment, usually better for your pocket as well. That's often the case. But yeah, I mean, honestly, because there's, you know, old colour in my hair, I used to have to buy shampoo and conditioner for coloured hair, and the amount that I used to use was ridiculous. So actually it's a lot of money, and especially if you buy really expensive hair products. You know, when you come out the hairdresser and say, oh, would you like to buy the shampoo that we used on you today? Oh, that's £50. Beg your pardon. No, I wouldn't. Funky Neil, my hairdresser thinks I'm awesome. See, I think I'd let them wash it if I went for a haircut, but then I would just get back to the rinsing. I know it would be difficult, but apparently, well, Becca, you've done it, haven't you? Supposedly washing once won't completely send your hair back into, oh my God, we're being stripped again, and it shouldn't be as difficult. See, that's happened to my friend, because she's had her hair cut and, you know, washed before the hairdressers, and she's managed to get back to it. You're half listening, Chris. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Is there anything else I was going to mention on that? No. Yeah, so I'm 3 weeks in, and I'll keep you updated just with the smaller update as we go along. And yeah, spent well over £100 in 2 weeks on different shampoos. Well, the thing is, at one point I had such an itchy scalp. I got some soothing freaking stuff on prescription, because I was scratching my hair till it bled. It was ridiculous. And now I'm like, God alive, it's just, I feel like there's so much in the shampoos and stuff we are using, and it's like, you know, it's stating the bleeding obvious, but it's something you need to put forwards for you. Anyway, that's what I'm doing at the moment, and I'm really, it's really honestly quite a hard stage at the moment. But it's not like I wouldn't go out and somebody go, oh my God, look at her hair. You know, we've just been to the orthodontist and nobody went like, but I'm keeping an eye on it. Also, people say, oh, doesn't it smell? No, because you're still rinsing it with water. People say, oh, it just smells like you. So yes, that's my latest experiment. Jewel, you can get a dry trim at the hairdressers. I prefer it. Oh, that's interesting. Well, yeah, because also with the kids, when they do it, they normally just wet their hair down and they don't wash it. Oh, I quite like the massaging my scalp. Crispy, I get accused of dyeing my hair as I don't have grey hair. Oh, that's lucky. Yeah, see, that's the other thing. I haven't had it any colour put. Oh, there you can see. Oh, there we whoosh. I haven't had any colour put on my hair since. Oh, maybe just before last Christmas, actually. Yeah, I don't think because of lockdown I've had it done this year. I don't know. I can imagine me completely getting all of the colour out and then going, I think I have it dyed. So no, I'm like, Funky Neil, about once a year I'll get weak and grab the head and shoulders in the shower and then spend a couple of weeks feeling guilty. Are you on the wind up, Neil? Yeah, I tried to because I'll tell you what. One of the things I thought, right, yeah, we've gone to soap instead of hand soap. Sorry, instead of liquid soap. So that's an easy thing. We can all use soap at the sink, can't we? And then when my shower gel went out, I thought, well, I'll just use soap then. And then I was like, I'm sure I had some Molten Brown somewhere. I'm not chucking that. And then I found two, the whole box. So anyway, some really nice big bottles of Molten Brown shower gel that I'd got for Christmas. It's like, oh, but I'm going to use them. Put one in the shower. And I noticed this morning, I said, Connie, what are you using on your bits? Because I said, what's that soap down there? Is that your shampoo bar? Should I use my shampoo bar? And then I can see some shampoo that Maud uses. I'm like, using my Molten Brown? It's just like, well, what do you think, Maud? I said, oh my God, Maud. She's 12 and she's using my lovely Molten Brown. They're all using freaking Molten Brown. I don't know where that came from. Oh, that's right. So I suggested, because Tom's like, it's such a mess. No, I want my anti-dandruff 2-in-1. I want my Sanex, and I will not change. And I said, do you think, and also he's got short hair. So I suggested to him that he could try it. No. Like, he's got freaking short hair. He could do it. No, not interested. And also I said, well, what about soap instead of the Sanex then? Because that comes in a plastic bottle. No. So I'm going to have to find out some other reason other than the environment, something he actually cares about, to get him, wean him off of those plastic bottles. Hello, Naughty Princess. Hello, Dave. Neil, it's awesome for festivals, though. That occurred to me as well, because I literally, when we were at Glastonbury, Tom, he was very good. He would actually go and get a big tub of water for me so I could wash my hair once while we were there, because it just made me feel so much better. But yeah, if you're only water rinsing anyway, you can just do that under the tap, couldn't you? So yeah, it's quite exciting, really, and also appeals to my lazy nature. So yeah, all right, that's 17 minutes. That was the other thing I was going to say. I'm going to aim to make these morning waffles like somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes, so it's tea break bite-sized, tea break size. Yeah, tea and a Shelley biscuit. Because I think that's good for all of us. And then I've got my routine, and it's not too much of a big deal. And if you want to know when I'm going live, subscribe down below and ring the little bell, and then you should get a notification within a couple of minutes that 3 minutes to get. Yeah, that's all you got to suffer now, Dave. We're on the countdown. We're on the slope on the home run now. It's fine. Is that 10 to 20 minutes from when I joined? Nah, sorry. So anything else I was going to mention this morning? Sales are pretty dire over the weekend, I think. And I've had, 8 kilos of costume jewellery go missing. But so guys opened a case. I think they went at the beginning of October. And I was like, oh God, it's Hermes. But I had the funniest conversation with a guy in Ireland, eBay, who called me Pet at the end. So I liked him even more. I was just saying to him, oh, how is it at your end? And he was like, well, we've got a 5-tier system, for tackling COVID. And he said, and they wanted to take us straight from 2 to 5. He said, which, there was a bit of a revolt over. So we're on 4.5. I was like, what? 4.5? He said, I know. So Irish, isn't it? 4.5, 2 to 4.5. It's a clear 5-step system, 4.5, which I thought was hilarious. He was lovely. So hopefully I said it's a big parcel. It's 8 kilos. It shouldn't have got lost. So and I think that'll do for this morning. Mostly hair talk. All right, thank you, Dave. All right, Pet. Neil, thinking back, I may be more than 10 years no shampoo. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I am really, because Connie said, oh, you're watching another one of those videos. I'm like addicted to them now. Like, oh, this one hasn't washed her hair for 5 years. Let's see what her hair looks like. But it is also so interesting how, because all of our lives we've known shampoo. But so my Nan, for instance, at the beginning of her life wouldn't have known shampoo. but then maybe she would have been a kid, so she would. But you know, it's weird how something comes in and then it's accepted as this is the norm, boom, and you can't do it any other way. And yet, at once upon a time, and not that long ago, within the last 100 years, we didn't even have shampoo. So interesting. Oh, that's 20 minutes. Let's go. Right. Yeah, I expect I'll be back in the morning. No appointments, I don't think. Have a good day. Try not to die. Yeah. Well, you'll be updated. You'll be seeing my hair, but yeah, give it a go. Bye-bye, don't die.